So I finished God of War Ragnarok, man, and I must say, it is a good game. And this is just my mini review, because this is a non-spoiler review. Only reason why I'm keeping it non-spoiler is because I don't have some stuff spoiled for me. And honestly, if you're looking for a non-spoiler review, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. You should probably just listen to this tagline and then get the fuck out of here, honestly. Because if you haven't really been playing this game at all, this is one of those games that any review is low-key a spoiler or has the potential of spoiling something for you, just because this is like a part 2 to another game, you know what I'm saying? And I may be spoiling stuff for the first game, even just the first beginning hours of the second game. Anything that I say could be a spoiler, any and everything. So just take this little tagline. If you have a PlayStation console and you do not own God of War Ragnarok yet, I'ma just go ahead and say, you need to buy that shit right now. You need to buy that as soon as you possibly can, because it is a very good game. No matter how you split it, it's a good game. It continues on the story. It gives you everything that you wanted if you played the original. And if you haven't played the original and you're looking for a quality game because you ain't played no quality, play the first one and then also play the second one. They are great games, and they fulfill everything that you look for when playing these games. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's the story continuation, they fulfill on that. If it's the gameplay, they fulfill on that. No matter how you slice it, they fulfill on it. So take that and then get the fuck out of here, because I'm about to start talking about God of War. Alright, so like I said in my video earlier, God of War, it pretty much does everything I expected it to. I had a tier list. I was like, I want these 5 things to be answered. I had put in my list that I want them to somehow bring Faye into the mix. I wanted to see her. They did that. I wanted answers as to why Kratos is in the Norse realm in the first place. I never really got answers on that, outside of the normal answer that he just wanted to get away, kind of just run away from his past. That's the only answer that we kind of have or get. I wanted the big epic fights. We got that. We got plenty of it, and I'm excited and happy that they did that. I wanted more gore into the game. We got that. I wanted answers to the prophecy with Kratos, which I also wanted. And I have some gripes with the prophecy also, but I'll go into that in the next video that you guys will see. That's a little where I just kind of go ham, and that video is just for the people who already played the game. I'm going to just talk about all the spoilers, so make sure you do check that out. But as far as the story and what it delivered 4 out of 5 of the things that I had in my list. That's way more than what most games deliver on. When I say, okay, I kind of want these things if I'm going to buy this game. Most times the game don't really hit it. They either subvert expectations, which can sometimes be good, or they just do trash work. You know what I'm saying? It's just okay, this is definitely just not what I wanted, and it's because of either laziness or a disconnect between what you think the fans want and what the fans actually want. Kratos, God of War, and Sony Santa Monica knew exactly what we wanted out of this second entry, and they delivered. They definitely delivered through and through. And if you haven't played this game yet or haven't put the money towards this game, definitely get it. I will say I played this game on the PS4 Pro. If you're on the PS4 Pro and you're waiting for a PS5, I will say it's not really necessary. I played this game fully on the PS4 Pro, and I will say this, I had one gripe with it. My PS4 Pro was going back to the Modern Warfare 2019 days, where essentially it didn't want to even play the game. It would overheat itself, and once it would overheat itself, the PlayStation would essentially shut off and it wouldn't be playable at all. It did that a couple of times for me, and I have footage of that. But once I got through the main menu and I was able to get the game started, I didn't have to worry about that issue any longer. So it wasn't that bad of a problem. But I will say there are some issues in terms of overheating if you have a PS4 Pro. If your PS4 Pro is prone to overheating and you've already dealt with that situation, just know this game might have it overheat also. But in terms of graphics, the game run well. I will say for a PC person, there is no 60 frames per second mode for the PlayStation 4 Pro. The 60 frames per second modes are lightly reserved for the PlayStation 5. So you'll have to play the game in 30 FPS. So if you're a FPS snob, that might be a problem. But if you're not an FPS snob, I would say the game looks good. It runs good on the PlayStation 4 Pro. I would say it even looks better than God of War 2018 with Ragnorak. I think for me, I was thinking that maybe if I played on the PlayStation 4 Pro, it was going to look exactly like 2018 with no differentiators, but that's not true. The game looks better than 2018 on the PlayStation 4 Pro. I don't know what witchcraft or magic they did, but sometimes the texture can look really HD. The game looks beautiful. a lot of the time, and it doesn't look like there was anything in their way. Like there's no, like, you know how sometimes when you could tell a game is downgraded from one generation to the next, and you know some of the textures are a little bad, and then like sometimes you'll see the characters and you'll see like they have jagged edges. This game, you don't really see that. If anything, I would say some things just look very blurry. Like sometimes the game can be very blurry because they're trying to max the fact that the console isn't powerful enough, so they just kind of blur everything, and that's the only problem I can see. Like it's just a little too smooth to hide the fact that they can't get that perfect texture work. Other than that, the game looks beautiful, runs beautiful, the game is good. But that's as far as a non-spoiler review as I can give you. Check out my spoiler review. If you've already played the game, I'm going to be having that come out either tomorrow or later today. Just check out for it when I release it. But that's the video you need to look out for, because, boy, no pun intended, boy, this game is perfect, man, and I can't wait to talk about it. This is what I do YouTube for, and that's why I haven't been really posting, because this is all I really wanted to get done. I just wanted to play through this game and, you know, do a video for you guys. Look out for that video. Make sure you do leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications, because you don't like to be notified when I post. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.